Hello everyone, my name is the Ban and you're watching the New Age Traveler, the happy place for the travelers. So in this video, I'll guide you through all the important queries related to booking and staying in a quarantine hotel if you have been in a red list country. So this video will cover 6 to 8 important questions which will help each and every passengers who are planning to travel to UK, especially for the September intake students. So make sure you watch the complete video. A key note to all the viewers, if you are more comfortable with Hindi language, I have created a Hindi version of this complete guide to UK hotel quarantine. So do check the video link. I have also shared the video link in the description. Alright, so coming to the most important and common questions which we all are facing for hotel quarantine. Question number 1. Why do we need to quarantine in a managed hotel? To stop the spread of potentially harmful variants into the UK, everyone who arrives into England and has been in a red list country must quarantine in a managed quarantine hotel for 10 full days from the point of their arrival. So a very important keynote, the day of arrival in England will be treated as day 0. Also a very important warning. According to government of UK, you could be fined up to £10,000 or imprisonment up to 10 years or both if you do not provide accurate details about the countries you have visited in the last 10 days before you arrived in the UK. Now, question number 2. What you need to do before you arrive in England? Before you travel, make sure you complete the following 3 steps. Now, step number 1. Take a COVID-19 test and get a negative result during the 3 days before you travel. Say for example, if you travel directly to England on Friday, you must take a test on either Tuesday, Wednesday or Thursday. Now, step number 2. Book a managed quarantine hotel within a 14-day period before arrival. This booking will include your hotel cost, quarantine transport and travel, and also 2 COVID-19 tests. Third step. Make sure you complete a passenger locator form, that is PLF, with details of where you will quarantine when you arrive. Now, the third important question. How much you will need to pay? So, rate for one adult in one room for 10 days, you need to pay approximately £1750. Now, additional rate for one adult or child over 11 years is £650, and also additional rate for a child aged 5 to 11 is £325. And there is no charge for children under 5 years old because they will not be tested. A very crucial point to consider. For those facing a significant financial hardship as a result of this charge, there will be an opportunity to apply for a deferred repayment plan when booking, where you will be required to pay back your debt to the government in 12 months of installment. You must not apply for deferred payment if you are not eligible. If you provide false information or omit key information that has been asked for you in your application, you will be committing a fraud and may be prosecuted. So deferred repayment plan is not for all. Make sure you check your eligibility criteria on the official UK government website. Also a key note, there is no additional charge to your initial booking fee if you need to extend your stay as a result of positive tests at day 2 or day 8. Now, fourth important question, where you can arrive. If you are required to quarantine in a managed quarantine hotel, you can only arrive in England at certain airports. Here is a list of airports in the screen which are operating for the passengers from the red list countries. A very key important note, if you are required to quarantine in a managed quarantine hotel and do not arrive in England at one of the designated airports of entry, you may face a penalty up to £10,000 and will be charged for the cost of transportation to the nearest designated port or entry. So make sure you follow the rules. The fifth very important question: after arriving, and how to reach the managed hotel quarantine. When you arrive in England, you will need to provide your complete passenger locator form to border force officers alongside your passport and negative COVID-19 test result. Then you will be escorted through the airport with other passengers who need to quarantine at a managed quarantine hotel. As I have mentioned earlier, your quarantine package includes transport to your quarantine hotel and back to the same airport at the end of your quarantine to reconnect to your travel plans. You can also quarantine with the people you traveled with. Hotels will prioritize allocating larger or connecting rooms to families. Sixth very important question: can visitors enter the room? You cannot have visitors during your quarantine period unless they are providing you some emergency assistance, which includes personal care, medical assistance, or certain critical public services. And one very important question coming up regarding this: what about the deliveries? If you have items delivered to you during the quarantine period, such as food deliveries, they will be brought to the door of your room by the managed quarantine hotel staff. Now, the seventh very important question is: what all services are available in your hotel? The hotel will provide you with information about the services available, including food, laundry, and free Wi Fi. The hotels selected for managed quarantine are able to meet the vast majority of requirements and will be able to accommodate dietary requirements as well. So, will they provide medical care and prescriptions? Yes, you should bring your prescriptions and medicines with you. You will be able to access NHS healthcare via 111 or your normal GP to seek your medical attention. Please inform the medical staff at the hotel on arrival if you face any issue. Now, the eighth and very important question: how to do the COVID-19 test during your 10 days hotel quarantine. The day you arrive in UK, it will be treated as day 0. You will need to take a COVID-19 test in your room on day 2 of your hotel quarantine. Alright, so if you receive a positive test result from your day 2 test, your quarantine period will reset to 0 and you need to quarantine for further 10 days. And if you receive a negative result from your day 2 test, you will need to take a COVID-19 test on day 8. And if you receive a positive test results from your day 8 test, your quarantine period will reset to 0 and you need to quarantine for further 10 days. If you have quarantined for 10 full days and received a negative results for both your day 2 and day 8 tests and everything is fine with you, you may leave the managed quarantine hotel and you will be dropped to the airport from where you were picked when you arrived in England. Now, this is a very important point to note. If you are in quarantine with people you have traveled with, or you have quarantined with your family members, and if any one person of your contact is tested positive during day 2 or day 8 of the COVID test, then the entire group or the family members traveled with the affected person needs to reset their hotel quarantine period and need to quarantine for 10 further days. Alright, so I hope I was able to answer all the important queries related to hotel quarantine in UK for red list countries in this video. For more detailed information, visit www.government.uk website. Do check the Hindi version of this video, the link is in the description, and do share this video to all the students who are planning to travel to United Kingdom this September. Follow my Instagram travel blogging page for all the latest updates. Also, do subscribe and stay tuned to the New Age Traveller to get all the latest news related to travelies in India and in UK. Thank you so much and stay safe.